was avoiding Seal's eyes as he packed.
You know, baby, this is a really good deal after me being out of work for so long.
He moved around her still figure to open the drawer that held his t-shirts and shorts.
And hell, Maine ain't far. Once I get settled on the docks up there, I'll be able to come home all the time.
Why can't you take us with you?
She followed each of his movements with her eyes and saw herself being buried in the case under the growing pile of clothes.
'Cause I gotta check out what's happening before I drag you and the kid up there.
I don't mind. We'll make do. I've learned to live on very little.
No, it just won't work right now. I gotta see my way clear first.
Eugene, please.
She listened with growing horror to herself quietly begging.
No, and that's it.
He flung his shoes into the suitcase.
Well, how far is it? Where do you say you were going?
She moved toward the suitcase.
I told you, the docks in Newport.
That's not in Maine. You said you were going to Maine.
Well, I made a mistake.
How could you know about a place so far up? Who got you the job?
A friend.
Who?
None of your damn business.
His eyes were flashing with the anger of a caged animal. He slammed down the top of the suitcase and yanked it off the bed.
You're lying, aren't you? You don't have a job, do you? Do you?
Look, Seal, believe whatever the fuck you want to. I gotta go.
He tried to push past her. She grabbed the handle of the case.
No, you can't go.
Why?
Her eyes widened slowly. She realized that to answer that would require that she uncurl that week of her life, pushed safely up into her head when she had done all those terrible things for that other woman who had wanted an abortion. She and she alone would have to take the responsibility for them now. He must understand what those actions had meant to her, but somehow he had meant even more. She sought desperately for the right words, but it all came out as,
Because I love you.
Well, that ain't good enough.
Seal had let the suitcase go before he jerked it away. She looked at Eugene, and the poison of reality began to spread through her body like gangrene. It drew his scent out of her nostrils and scraped the veil from her eyes, and he stood before her just as he really was, a tall, skinny, black man with arrogance and selfishness twisting his mouth into a strange shape. And she thought, I don't feel anything now, but soon, very soon, I will start to hate you. I promise I will hate you, and I will never forgive myself for not having done it sooner. Soon enough to have saved my baby. Oh dear God, my baby. Eugene thought the tears that began to crowd into her eyes were for him, but she was allowing herself this one last luxury of brief mourning for the loss of something denied to her. It troubled her that she wasn't sure exactly that something was, or which one of them was to blame for taking it away. Seal began to feel the overpowering need to be near someone who loved her. I'll get Serena and we'll go visit Maddie now, she thought in a daze.
Ah!
Then they heard the scream from the kitchen.